Hey, this is John Glennon of the Tennessean. I'm here with colleague Jim Wyatt, and we're taking a look back at the Titans' 30-27 loss to Indianapolis here on Thursday night. Jim, another tough loss for the Titans, who started out the year 3-1. What's your take on things?
Yeah, to be honest with you, this game kind of goes back and reminds you of the entire season. They started off fast and then just kind of fell apart. And this team started 3-1. Now they've lost 4 of their last 5 games, maybe 5 of the last 6 games, if I'm not mistaken, and sitting at 4-6. Got off to a great start here at LP Field, up 14-0 early. They played fast. They played with confidence. Looked like they were going to blow the Colts out, but they let the Colts hang around, and there was a stretch there at the end of the second half and early in the third quarter when the Colts wouldn't give up the football. They were playing keep away. Titans had a critical fumble by Devin Wiley on a kickoff return that the Colts quickly cashed in, and the Titans never really recovered from that. And this team just isn't mentally tough right now. Really never been mentally tough this season, and now I hate to think of how ugly things could get. 4-6 or 3 straight road games coming up. Just wasn't a pretty night at LP Field, especially in the second half.
No, it definitely wasn't, and I think as you touched on, the key to that game was that 20-point surge. The Titans were actually ahead, of course, 14-0. They were ahead 17-3, and all of a sudden the Colts got the ball, had 25 straight offensive plays during one stretch, 34 out of 37 offensive plays overall during that stretch that went well into the third quarter as well. By the time it was all over, Colts were up 23-17. Just a little bit of time left in the third quarter. There was really not much hope left for the Titans at that point. Some of the key things that went on during that 20-point run there for the Colts, as you mentioned, the Devin Wiley fumble was a killer for the Titans after the first Colts score in the second half. Titans also had a 3-and-out when they finally did get the ball with a chance to turn momentum around there in that third quarter. They had a 3-and-out, failed to change momentum. And then Andrew Luck had a couple of key third down completions during a drive there in the third quarter for another Colts score. As I said, by the time it was all over, Colts 23-17 at that point. Titans' running game was basically eliminated at that point. They had to go to the pass, and they struggled for the rest of the game. And as a result, 30-27 Colts, and then the Titans are in real trouble.
Yeah, and I think after a game like this, everybody's looking for somebody to blame, and there's enough blame to go around. We mentioned Wiley. We mentioned an offense kind of going stagnant after a fast start. I think the defense, a lot of blame goes to the defense on this one because they couldn't get off the field on third down. They couldn't stop the run in critical stages, and they couldn't cover the tight end. And, Andrew Luck lost a key weapon, Reggie Wayne, but he keeps on going. Titans, just couldn't keep with the Colts, and now the slide continues. So we'll see where they go from here. 6 games left. They got a lot of time to mull this one over, and we'll see how ugly this season goes. So for John Glennon, I'm Jim Wyatt with the Tennessean signing off from LP Field.